Welcome back, everyone. Max, Tim, Scott, Marcus. This is the Fantastic Short Story Society. We have a podcast called Fantastic Story Society. This is a short version because we are reviewing trailers and reacting to them. You're going to watch the trailer with us. And to be poignant, if that is the right word to choose. No, not poignant. Pertinent? Particular? I'm trying to think of a P word. We're going to watch a I don't know. We're going to watch a ghost movie trailer.
Poltergeist.
Which fits with our kind of Fantastic Story Society brand a little bit, because we do talk a lot of about hauntings and spooky stuff. Beyond that, we talk about other things too. But I'm excited. I don't know what this is at all. I don't even know the title. Scott is surprising me with this one.
Well, I'll just say the title right away. Presence. Have you heard about this movie at all?
I have not at all.
Okay, so I think I heard about it last year. And I don't know if it's because it was going through festivals or something, but I definitely haven't seen anything about it. I've heard the concept. And then, I was at a birthday party just over the weekend, and people were asking me what I thought about it. And I don't know yet. I haven't seen anything. Yeah, we'll just dive straight into the poster here.
Okay.
Nice, spooky, and it's from Neon. Again, another production company that does great stuff.
Neon is awesome. Steven Soderbergh, and David Koepp. These are like two powerhouses here for a scary movie. That's awesome. In this house, there is a presence. It's a great name for a scary movie. It terrifies you, then leaves your heart on the floor. Right. Can't wait to see this.
And the poster is even mysterious because, is the person whose back is to us, are they the entity, or are they looking at something and they're blocking our view of it?
It looks like there's a shadow of a figure in the corner of the room.
Exactly.
And it almost looks like my sister's old bedroom in the house that I grew up in, which is really scary.
So now you have her next gift for a poster here. And Soderbergh, we don't really need to spend as much time going through the creator because most people know Steven Soderbergh. What comes to mind? What movies come to mind for you when you think of his career?
You know what? Sepia tone comes to mind. Like, not necessarily. Traffic is the epitome of sepia tone movies. But
visual style.
Yeah, visual style. Sex, Lies, and Videotape is what really kind of put him on the map. And of course, Aaron Brockovich. But Traffic is, for whatever reason, is what comes into my mind when I think of him.
I think of Aaron Brockovich. I loved that movie. That's one where back in the day, I got the DVD when it came out, and I listened to the director's commentary, all that. Very good movie. And of course, Bill and Ted Face the Music. No, sorry. And of course, the Ocean's movies.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I almost forget because he is so.
He's a producer on them.
He also did Magic Mike's Last Dance, which I didn't realize that was him.
You know what? I think he did direct at least one of the Oceans. There you go, Ocean's 13.
Oh yeah, and The Informant. I kind of forgot that was him as well.
Oh yeah, and Ocean's 12. Okay.
Yeah. So, and again, he's a guy that takes some chances.
Yeah.
He, The Limey was another good one.
Out of sight. Yeah. Wow.
Look at this career. My goodness.
It's ridiculous.
But then I was even more excited, honestly, to see this name pop up. By the way, Wisconsin native, David Koepp.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Ha!
But I believe, he did Stir of Echoes, which is one of my favorite ghost story movies of all time. And I'm happy to see that it is up here between Jurassic Park and Mission Impossible.
Yeah, really.
Big hitters. Indiana Jones and Dial of Destiny. We couldn't get much more A-list than this creative team.
Yeah, I always remember his name just because of Jurassic Park. But then, of course, you see all these other things. Are you kidding me?
Angels and Demons.
Two top of the A-listers here.
Back to back. Stir of Echoes, again, my favorite ghost story movie, and Panic Room, which is one of my favorite suspense movies of all time.
Yeah.
So he knows how to keep us on the edge of our seat.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm even that much more excited for Presence. Let's just see what we got here.
A family becomes convinced they are not alone after moving into a new house in the suburbs. Couldn't you have ChatGPT write the most
Seriously?
Story scenario?
Sounds like every scary movie we've ever seen. Lucy Liu.
It's kind of exciting because it's them. Like, okay, well, what's their take on it? As you talk about how, you have different creatives approach the same log line, it's going to be very different. And this is going to be a great example of that.
What's it like?
What's what like?
I never had anybody die.
Scary. And it goes on.
What do you
It's like an
mean?
old house in LA.
Yeah, it is. Wow.
Like, the world cracks apart. You fall into this hole. And the sides are mud, and you can't get out. And you wonder where they are. And you wonder what it would be like if you were there too.
Oh, they didn't give enough for that mirror shot. Come on, I was waiting for something.
Something. Yes. So January 24 coming up.
Wow. So, boy, the trailer doesn't give you much, but what it does do, and I don't know if you noticed this, Scott, I wouldn't be surprised if you did. The camera was constantly in a position where it seemed like either we were quite literally with them in the house or that we were the presence.
You got it. You nailed it. I was going to ask. I was going to try to lead you to see. And yeah, so it is from the point of view. This is the one thing I know about it. It is from the point of view of the ghost.
Interesting.
And
how do you know that?
Actually, I heard about it when it was going to Sundance and TIFF and all those things, that it is
Okay.
a ghost story movie from the point of view of the ghost. It was kind of funny that they didn't outwardly say it.
Yeah.
But because I don't think it's really supposed to be the twist, because that's kind of how it was marketed in press materials.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they weren't as overt as I thought they might be about.
Yeah. I shouldn't say it was obvious, but you could tell there was something different going on with the way the camera was moving. And then when it backed up, you could tell that it was backing into the closet.
Yeah.
And
it was reacting to the people's move.
Yeah.
You know, and
yeah,
looking over the shoulder and like, oh, sorry, I was
right.
hovering.
Floating up over the guy that was sitting on the couch.
I think that was the most uncomfortable shot. Because like it wasn't framed pretty.
Right.
It was just natural. And like, obviously that person is sleeping there, not knowing that there's something standing right next to them looking down at him.
Yeah. It makes me very curious to see how it's going to then play out, to be revealed that the camera is the presence. The story seems pretty simple. It's a family that is moved into the house. But the interesting thing is that I was so focused on the visuals that I actually stopped listening to what the little voiceover was saying. And it was just, I think, about them talking about what does it feel like when someone dies. It doesn't really give you that much.
Yeah. And you wonder, like, maybe that was the last thing this person heard as they were drifting away.
Yeah,
with
right.
family members sitting bedside with them or something.
Right.
Maybe they died in that house.
It feels like the trailer was made for people who are kind of in the ghost community. Like they already love these movies.
Sure.
Like they're not trying to sell this to a mass market, at least not through that trailer anyway.
No, it's certainly not going to be at the level of like The Conjuring as far as appeal, I don't think.
Yeah, right. Right. It seems like a smaller movie. And a lot of the review sources were pretty smaller sources. They weren't major, publications.
Right.
But still, some of the things that they were saying was like, wow, all right.
Apparently it was Soderbergh himself who was holding the camera rig and kind of acting as the ghost the whole time, from what I've heard.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm curious to hear a lot more about this in terms of the behind the scenes stuff. In a weird way, I'm almost more interested in that.
I got to tell you, as much as I'm excited to see the movie, and I'm very excited to see the movie, I'm excited to see the screenplay also.
Oh, yeah.
Because this is one of those rare times where a camera move, you should have that in the screenplay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. How would they? I'm really curious about that.
Yeah, hopefully we can get our hands on it sooner than later.
Yeah, and David Koepp is fucking awesome. So I should probably read everything from David Koepp.
Well, he's a dream guest for our show.
Oh my god, total dream.
Maybe I can start trying to figure out how to get a hold of him.
Seriously,
I mean, I have actually tried to get a hold of him before, but now he might be more out there doing press because he's got a new movie coming out.
Right. Okay.
So we'll see. If you are David Koepp leave a comment.
Yeah.
We know
If you
you're
are
watching.
David Koepp. Yeah, if you're watching this, David.
I think, as we kind of teased in the previous episode, this one might be the one that gets me out of the house and back to the theater,
Right.
because that seems like the type. There's
True.
so much tension that I think is going to be present the whole time.
Yeah.
And you really will be on the edge of your seat the whole time. But those jumps, when the rare time when a jump happens, it's fun to experience that with a group.
Yeah, I think being fully immersed in the situation on screen, you can really only get that in a movie theater unless you have one in your home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to watch this by myself, and not just because I would probably be scared, but I think because it would be more fun to have someone with you to experience this, because it does seem like it's going to be an experience.
Yeah, I think so. I think it is. I mean, immersed is the right word, because even the trailer, you felt immersed in it.
Yeah.
You were there in the room.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited, and I think it's a good little kickoff for our 2025, because Scott and I should be doing more ghost stuff in 2025. We should be hosting more podcasts and getting out, maybe even on location sometime once the weather isn't enough to freeze your nose off. But I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be seeing it. I'm excited as well. I'm in.
Yeah. All right. Well, as always, everybody, thank you for watching, and thank you for liking and subscribing, as all of the YouTubers always say. The ISA's YouTube
Smash
channel,
that like button.
smash the like button, yeah, and click the little notification bell. But the ISA's YouTube page is just filled up with so much education, and it's all free, everybody. So take advantage of it. But in the meantime, have a fabulous new year. Don't be too afraid or scared, even though you might be watching the presence or have a presence in your own home. Maybe will be the presence in your home. How about that? You watch more of these videos and you will be the
There
presence.
we go.
In a nice Casper sort of way.
And now, don't forget, check your text messages.
Check my text messages.
Yeah, it's going off like crazy, dude.
Oh, I know. These my family. We're recording this during the holidays. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. You'll be hearing from us soon. Have a fabulous new year.
Thanks for watching.